Is this the first time you've heard about Pi Network? Well, it's been all over the news all around the world. You can mine it too, simply by using your mobile phone. You can use my invitation link down in the description below. Well, I'm also going to tell you how you can exchange your coin for Nigerian Naira. Make sure you watch this video to the end to get the full update I'm about to share with you. We all have been waiting for mainnet, and now the mainnet has finally arrived. I want Pi Network users to know about the most recent Pi Network update, and what they can do right away to catch up on the trend on Pi Network. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please give me a like, hit the subscribe button below this video and leave a comment. As of July, the network had over 33 million users. In this 2023, users can cash out the Pi coins they have been mining and exchange it to their local currency. Well, I'm gonna show to you how you can exchange your Pi coins to Naira. As we know, the Pi network has three development phases: the beta phase, the testnet phase, and the mainnet, and now we are in mainnet, and this is the stage where we can exchange our coins. Well, in some other places, or countries, they have already started exchanging their coins. Before you can exchange your coins, you must have finished your KYC, so that when the open network launches, everyone can begin transacting with Pi tokens at the same time. I'll demonstrate how to do this in the following section. If this sounds fascinating to you, I urge you to sign up as well. You must finish these tasks in order to effectively migrate to the Pi mainnet and exchange your coin to Naira. First, install the Pi browser, construct a Pi wallet, verify it, and submit to the lockup configuration. Submit your application and wait for the results of the KYC. Encourage your teams to transfer more Pi after switching to mainnet. I understand that this exercise could seem daunting, but don't worry, make sure you have these two apps. It's not difficult. If you're a pioneer, you should already have the Pi app, which is a mobile application that allows you to tap a button to mine Pi coins every day, and where you can also lock up your Pi coins. Simply access the apps menu. You also need the Pi browser, which you can get from your App Store or Google Play Store. It will let you establish a wallet and finish KYC. Choose mainnet, customize your lockup rate, and then select your chosen lockup percentage and lockup rate. And make sure you lock up at least 70% of your coin. Then go on to Pi wallet. Select the Pi app menu. Three options will appear once you choose Pi browser and click on Sign into Pi browser. Select Allow. After clicking on KYC.Pi, you'll be alerted if the network is busy. Select OK and try again later. Constructing a Pi wallet. Launch the Pi browser once more from the app menu, and this time I choose Create Wallet, then Generate Wallet. If your phone has fingerprint functionality, choose Touch ID for iPhone or use fingerprint. Otherwise, choose Show Alternatives. If you select to Show Alternatives, you will be given a passphrase. Copy it, and use it to access your wallet via the fingerprint option. According to an initial announcement, the migration to the Pi mainnet was supposed to be finished on Pi Day, but instead, we saw a video by the founder of the Pi network, Nicholas Calculus, in the month of March 2022, thanking the community for supporting the project and making Pi network trend on Twitter. Users are also required to pass KYC before they can migrate their tokens, which goes against the decentralization principle. The Pi Block Explorer now displays the total migrated mining rewards and currently locked mining rewards, in hopes that alarmed pioneers can be reassured by that conclusion. However, to think that mining of Pi coins will continue on mobile apps after the migration makes me wonder whether that's all this network is about or what. Well, after you have successfully passed all this stage, then you will now have access to transfer and receive Pi network from other pioneers. Then look for a merchant close to you and you can transfer your Pi coin to him, and he will give you your money in your local currency. You have to make sure that you look for a verify merchant and do not sell your coin less than 5,000 Naira. We have also seen a lot of people in Nigeria exchanging there for goods in Nigeria. We have heard numerous complaints that some merchants are buying their coins for a meager price. Well, if I were you, I would not sell them. I would leave it until the full mainnet is over, and by that time you can exchange your coin for more than 1,000 Naira. One of the first questions people have about the network is whether it is safe. After conducting in-depth research for this project, I can confidently state that it is completely risk-free instead of being complicated. In fact, if you do some research on the project, you will discover that it is completely safe. These three people who have a long history on the internet founded the network. Aside from that, the network has a clear data protection policy for anyone who is interested. This means that users like us can use and benefit from the coin. Check out some of my other videos if you want to learn more about this. I just gave you a quick rundown of what the coin is and what it could be. As 2020, we know that the project's developers are original creators, are real authentic people, and that their backgrounds have been validated and verified. Some of them even published computer science research papers and founded their own businesses. Keep in mind that this was when the network only had about 3 million active users, and that number has since increased to over 35 million. They all have the knowledge and experience to create the project. Another thing I can say is that no one has ever lost data or anything as a result of this platform. Rather, it seems to be an investment in cryptocurrencies with the intention of developing a coin that can be used for online transactions. The next often asked issue about the Pi network is how much Pi coin might potentially be worth mining. However, that is not what this video will be about. It makes sense that people are interested in how much a Pi would be worth right now, but Pi coins can be a slow process, especially if you're just starting off and don't have many referrals. I previously created a video about this in which all I did was calculate or estimate the supply of Pi. Using this Excel document, I was able to calculate a supply of over 70 billion Pi. The only thing left to do was calculate or simulate demand. Because I wanted to keep things as simple as possible, I found that, following these calculations, I was able to use the same ratio and simply plot it onto a Pi, arriving at a price of $10. This means that for the average person with 700 Pi, your portfolio will be valued at roughly $7,000. This is fantastic news for anyone mining Pi because mining Pi only takes about 10 seconds per day and costs very little. Everyone in this system benefits from the use of Pi. Nobody ever loses money when they use Pi. However, how much you are rewarded depends on how much work you are willing to put into the network, which brings us to the next question: when will the Pi network be officially released? If you're new to the online appearance game, this is why Robinhood and I have such a large fan base. Recently, we learned that the network or the developers here have released test Pi wallets for us to use. This enabled us to simulate transactions that will eventually become real, raising the question of when maintenance will be officially released. At that time, the cryptocurrency will be fully decentralized and Pi will have a monetary value. There are many opinions on when this will actually occur. However, the Pi network states that Phase 3 of the project is anticipated to occur in 2023. It doesn't go any more specific than this, but I think it gives the authors and developers here a little bit of hope. This also means that in the future we'll be able to mine a lot more Pi coins and we'll have a lot more by the time the project is officially released. The next question that people have is how we can mine Pi coins from our phones, and in order to fully understand what is going on, it's important to know how much leeway they have in terms of how much they can potentially do and whether or not the project will be delayed in the future. I believe this is a reasonable estimate for the entire project. Thank you for visiting my channel. Do you think could it be that Pi Network is merely a mobile app for generating revenue for the founders with each new download? That's all I have for you in this post. I hope it was worth your time. I'd love to hear from you too. What do you think of the delays in the Pi mainnet migration? Have you finished all the necessary tasks? Don't forget to subscribe below the video if you liked it, and keep in mind that this is not financial advice. I urge you to conduct your own study and draw your own conclusions. Please return for more of these educational films.